Okay, yeah, welcome to AGIT Codeworks, and today we are going to be talking about a task on SQL, on Oracle SQL. We already have an existing record of our employees table that we already know from the training, and the task we are looking at here is, it says that the government has implemented a 10% tax policy. So first point, there's a 10% tax policy. Okay, your boss has asked you to generate a record showing how much tax will be paid by each staff and their net salary after task. That means that we are going to display what they are paying as task, which is 10% of the tax, and after that we are going to display what will be remaining out of their salary after they've paid 10% of their salary. All right, so then next we're going to display last name, salary, and 50% of everyone's salary. Well, and I would say 50% of something is, say, half of that stuff. Okay, or divide by 0.5, anyone, or multiply by 0.5. Then we're going to display first name, last name, salary, and biannual salary. By biannual salary, we mean the salary staff will be earning in 2 years. All right, so let's cut the chase and let's write the code. Okay, so here on Navicat, this is our record. So first things first, let's look at 10% of everyone's salary. That is their tax. Okay, so last underscore name is the first column. Their regular salary, which we want to alias as monthly salary, right? Okay, if we leave this like this, we already have their names and their monthly salary. Now what they will pay as tax will be 10%. That will be salary multiplied by 0.10, 0.10. This is why we get 10% of salary, right? So if we run this now, we are seeing 10% of this is here, 10% of this here, 10% of this. So this is their tax. This is their tax. So it's easy now to say, okay, what will they be paying after tax? That would be their salary minus what their tax is, which is salary multiplied by 0.10. all right, so let me run this and then let's explain again. So let's call this salary after tax. Salary after tax. Okay, so that's the record. So this is their monthly salary here. This is the tax they will pay. Then after we deduct your tax, this is your net salary. Okay, net salary will be after deductions, the remaining salary. Okay, so let me explain the code once more before we move on to the other one. So here we have last name, this is it. Salary, which is just the salary column, no calculation or evaluation is needed. This is the monthly salary, so I give it a more descriptive name by saying monthly salary here. Then I have the tax they are paying, which is 10% of the salary. Okay, that will be salary multiplied by 0.10. okay, then for the tax, that will be the alias. I renamed the column their tax. This will return 10% of the salary. So this is the tax. Then to get what the balance from their monthly salary after their tax is removed, so it's salary minus whatever we get from this evaluation. Remember, this parenthesis simply means get this evaluation first separately, then salary minus the result of this evaluation, and it becomes our net salary, which is the salary after tax from employees table. So that's the record. That's number one. The second tax required here, I think the others are pretty simple. Last name, salary, and 50% of everyone's salary. That should be easy. So here we want to select last underscore name, salary, and 50% of everyone's salary. That would be very simple. It's actually salary divided by 2. 50%, that's half. Okay, from 50% is another way to say half. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. From employees. So I run this and then we have our result. So this is everybody's. So 24,000 half 50% is, so let's alias it. Let's call it 50%. 50% of salary. So we run this, we have 50%. Oh, sorry, execute current statement. Good. So this is 50% of your salary, these are their salaries, and these are their last name. Pretty straightforward. Another way to do this, if you don't want to divide by 2, the same way we got 10% of salary, you can also say salary multiplied by 0.50. That's still 50% of the salary. Okay, let's see if I'm correct. Yes, I'm correct. So you can easily calculate for it like this, or just divide the salary by 2. So we get 50% of the salary. Second evaluation done. Then the final task, display first name, last name, salary, and then the biannual salary. That's what you will earn in 2 years. The word biannual would mean what you will earn in 2 years. So let's see. Let's go back to Navicat. So we say select last underscore name. Okay, so I think first name came first. First underscore name, last underscore name, monthly salary, which is salary column, then the biannual salary, which is annual salary is in 12 months, biannual will be 24 months. So we see biannual salary will be salary, it would be salary multiplied by 24. So we call it biannual salary. Straightforward, plain and simple. From employees table. All right. So this is it, biannual salary. Okay, so I hope you understood this. If you need clarity on anything, you can always drop a comment in the description. Don't also forget to subscribe to my channel. Also like the video if you found it helpful. Thanks and have a wonderful rest of the day.